Hey guys, this one tutorial is a special tutorial because it's my birthday edition. Okay, so you get to chill with me today, a little bit of fast forwarding, well maybe a lot, and watch me get glammed up for my birthday. So you know, Fenty Beauty for my primer. Yes, if you notice, I got a new camera setup, so I can finally use both of my hands. How ironic. And just rub that all over. This is the first time I'm actually talking in my tutorial. Usually I'm just writing out what I'm doing, or I skip through the primer and the brows part. But new day. Now I'm just using my L'Oreal Infallible 24 hours full coverage. I like to, oh, what beautiful sound. I like to feel like, what's going on here? I like to fill my cheeks because I feel like I have a lot of dark spots on my cheeks. And I feel like this full coverage, unfortunately their full coverage doesn't get really dark. As you can see, it's a lot more lighter in the camera, but it is still light for my skin tone. But it's a great full coverage foundation, and I wish they came up with a lot more shades, but that's a problem that a lot of us dark women experience. But I like to put like a really nice, rich, regular, even maybe a tint darker foundation on to even it out, and it gives me a really great base when I do that. So just do all that under the eye. Now I'm going to use my Dewy plus Smooth Fit Me foundation. I used to use the True Match, but I found that unfortunately I can never find my skin tone in True Match at Walmart, Shoppers Drug Mart, any of those selections where I am. And it's such a hassle to have to go up and down just to find a skin tone. They should have all skin tones available, not just lighter skin tones. As we know, it's always been a fucking problem. So I had to switch foundations, but I find this one just as good, if not even better. Sorry, True Match. You lost a customer because of that. And I'm using it with my NYX 22 brush. It does absorb a lot, I find, but with certain foundations, it's a good thing. Especially with this foundation, it helps it not clink on. It spreads it on smooth, as per my matte Tarte foundation. Not so much. So now I'm just blending everything into my neck, my ears, to make it all match. And I'm going to take a big blending brush and just blend it into my hairline. I don't like putting the foundation on my hairline with my foundation brush, but I'll use a dry regular brush and just blend both of the foundations in nicely, just to make sure everything's even and looks flawless and smooth. And then it's not so much makeup in your hairline, you're more just taking the makeup that's already there and brushing it back to be smooth. And it's easier, less hassle for when it's time to remove your makeup. So let's get to the brows, bitches. So as you know from my videos, I use the NYX Tame and Frame. Okay, my go-to brow tools, and I think I have pretty good brows. Like, my brows grow really thick. My brother is so loud in the next room. My brows are pretty thick. I just got them plucked, but they're really curly, so my ends are like really weird. I have to pluck them really weird. Well, I didn't even get them plucked. I should say threaded. I need a close-up mirror though. It's one of those. My go-to. So I like to go through the brow first, just a little bit, before I line it up. And I'm not light with the pomade, okay? Do a little bit on the edges. And then, because my brows are so thick, I already have that line. So when I start with that, I feel like it makes my brows, like, I need it to go in a certain direction. And just making the line makes it all go So I'm following the hairs. And as you see, I'm not just making one straight line. I'm following the hairs, trying to get the shape that I want. I have like everything in my hand right now, so it's like easy dip, dip, dip. And I feel like as long as you try, like for me, I use concealer on my brows. So if that's you too, as long as you try to get close to the shape, if you make a mistake, don't keep on going into it. Just trust your concealer, and your concealer will fix that. Then you can touch up whatever ends or, you know, curves, bends you want. So this is my regular brow. And this is the one that I just filled in. So, you know, a little bit more defined, more like, okay, hello, you know? So concealer's on, and right now I take just an angled brush because I like the way it forms, and I work downwards to pull the concealer away from my brows, because if there's too much and you wipe it, it's just gonna go everywhere. So I pull it away, the extra concealer away, because you see I put a little more than needed, and then I just go right into it lightly and create that line. Okay, usually I go back into my eyebrows and then line it, because you get such a clear line once it's concealed that it gives you that extra, you know. So let's just go into that. So my brows are complete. Okay, and I like to put, not this color. I like to put a little bit of concealer. This is just CoverGirl, by the way. CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous. You know, drugstore can be good too. I have a lot of drugstore, and I have a lot of, you know, Sephora, name brand, yada yada yada. You find something good, you find something good. It is what it is. Again, my angled brush, and I just blend that out into my lid. Gives me a nice base and allows the colors to be more pigmented, especially on my skin tone, because the only ones that are really pigmented for my skin tone, to be honest, are like Huda Beauty's, Urban Decay's. Just saying. Blend it out, see the difference. Okay. Now I can do my eyeshadow, and I think I'm gonna work with the Huda Beauty Obsession collections. Personally, this one, okay, Coral Obsessions collection. So beautiful. Look at those colors. Okay, so beautiful. And I just need, if I'm thinking right, the yellow and the orange from Huda Beauty Electric. So the yellow and the orange. So let's just take this out and get started on that. So I have just my regular blending brush. I'm just going to go throw it in that yellow right now, and I'm going to mix it with this yellow also. And just go all in my lid with that. It's a very nice pastel, like yellow. Just go all circular motion in my lid. This. I usually double up because, as you see, this is why I have to use lighter concealer. The colors, especially the lighter colors, take a little bit of time to show up, but Huda Beauty does a really good job with her formula. So I start to see some color there. I want that orange to go as well. Just bring out that yellow color. I like to push my lid because I have a really big lid, so I like to push it back so I can just see everything, and then I can blend it in without the creases in my eyes. Take these two colors, just blend them together, this one and this one. It's like a reddish. And I'm using a crease brush. And I'm going to go right under, you can even see, right under that nice bone and give that, see that nice color? Just carry it along my crease. This color I do want to take a little bit higher, but I want mainly the color to go here and then blend in just a little bit higher with the yellow and the orange. Okay, so now I'm going to take the coral palette, going with an angled brush, and going to color, oh, this brown right here. I know it looks pink, sorry guys. This brown right here, and angle the ends of my eyelid. Get right underneath, as you see, if I frown, it's right underneath that cheekbone. Cheekbone. God, you know it's early. Eyelid bone. Ready? Forgive me. This is my first talking one. Don't get me wrong. I'm a talker. I'm a Gemini. What we do is talk. But we are human and we do make mistakes. So you can see I got in the ends. And then I'm going to go back with my blender brush and just blend that in right there. You see? And now I'm just going to take a regular flat brush, eyeshadow brush, and get in this beautiful color right here. It's almost like an orangey pigmenting color. And get right into that crease. So if you could see, like, let me try to fix the color on this. So you can see. Beautiful. I'm just going to go right up into that line of my natural eye. And then let it fall off a little bit into the smoky eye part. And then I will add more. I like to do it that way. It kind of gives it that natural look without having to go through the steps. Okay. And now I'm just going to take a regular flat brush, eyeshadow brush, and get in this beautiful color right here. It's almost like an orangey pigmenting color. And get right into that crease. So if you could see, like, let me try to fix the color on this. So you can see. Beautiful. I'm just going to go right up into that line of my natural eye. And then let it fall off a little bit into the smoky eye part. And then I will add more. I like to do it that way. It kind of gives it that natural look without having to go through the steps. Okay. I got that beautiful color on. I'm just going to go in with that brown again and this reddish purple just to bring out some color in the ends. Yep, that's what I'm wanting. And on this side. And then I'm just gonna like blend that whole thing. I'm so hungry, by the way. Like, sorry if you hear my stomach grumbling, but it's my birthday and all I had was an ice cap. You know, it's my favorite thing. But I'm friggin' hungry, man. I'm like skin and bones over here. Skin and bones. No, not really. So once again, just get that color. Beautiful. And look at all that left over. Wow. That's one thing. Now I did my eyeliner and everything. Now I'm going to the concealer. Favorite of all time. It's basically done. I've been scraping the bottle. Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I'm just going to paste that on the bottom here. And on the other side. And then I'm going to put a lighter concealer right underneath my eyes. I love this because it's a great color for dark skinned women. It's like an orangey brown. It just blends in so well, to be honest. Sorry, I'm putting on a lot because it's running out, so it's not as like one swipe pigmented anymore. So I do here. Sometimes I do my forehead. Depending on the day, I would do full like contour with the cream and everything, but I'm just gonna use powder today because I just want a more day look, more light flowy look, rather than a crisp like boom night look. And right now I'm just using Tarte Rainforest by the Sea Aqua Concealer. It's a really great concealer. It's really great, to be honest. It's very moist and light, and it gives you this really nice glow that I die for. So I'm just going to put some setting spray on the Beauty Blender brush just to get it a little bit wet before I blended it. Now I did contour my nose, so that's where you'll see the darker concealer. I just go right in. Now for my setting powder, Laura Mercier, beautiful. People out there that try the darker tint, I know there's a lighter tint, oh, you can't really see that. People that try the darker tint, this is like the medium shade tint. Let me know how it is. Let me know how it is on the skin color because I haven't tried it. I'm afraid to because no offense, these are pretty expensive and you don't want to just buy anything. And I really want to see if it makes a difference. I know it does, but with my skin tone, if it brings out my contour more. So right now I'm just going right with a beauty blender underneath the eyes, almost up the nose, as you see, and all the other places that I want to set. I'm just putting on a light, it looks a lot heavier in the camera, but just a really light